Welcome, everyone. Today, I'm not here to motivate you with fake energy. I'm here to tell you the truth. If your life is not changing, if your mind feels tired all the time, if you keep making goals but never finish them, then the problem is not your dreams. The problem is your habits. Yes, your life is stuck because your habits are slowly destroying your future. You don't need 100 habits. You need a few that will change how you think, how you feel, how you act. That's what this video is. These are 10 habits that changed my life. And if you truly want to, control your mind, become stronger than your emotions, fix your energy, become disciplined, and finally respect yourself, then these habits are non-negotiable. You have to do them. Not because I said so, but because the future you is begging for it. Some of these will be uncomfortable. Some of them will sound simple. But every single one of them changed me from the inside out. So sit with me till the end. This is not just a video. This is a blueprint to fix your mind. This video will also help you improve your English while you change your life. So watch till the end. And subscribe to our channel, because we help you grow your mind, your habits, and your English every single day. Habit 1. Masturbation control. This one is not easy to talk about, but it's one of the most powerful changes I ever made. Let's be honest, most people do it, and many do it every day. They laugh about it with friends. They say it's normal. They think it's not a big deal. But let me ask you something powerful. Why do you feel tired after doing it? Why does your motivation disappear? Why do you feel lazy, sleepy, and weak? Why does your brain go foggy and your willpower go down? Because masturbation is not just a physical release. It's a mental energy leak. When you watch adult content and release, your brain gets a fake reward. It thinks, wow, I achieved something great. Even though you did nothing. No money earned, no body trained, no dream built, just dopamine wasted. So your brain becomes lazy. It says, why should I study? I already feel good. Why should I improve? I already got pleasure. That's how you start losing your fire. That deep energy that pushes you to become powerful. It fades away. Let me tell you a personal truth. When I stopped this habit, my energy changed in 7 days. I started waking up earlier. I started walking with more strength. I didn't feel guilty after closing my eyes at night. I started respecting myself again. And slowly, my confidence came back. My focus increased. My voice became more powerful. I started creating more. I started building the life I wanted. Because now, my brain was hungry for real rewards. Imagine a lion in a zoo. Every day, someone throws meat in front of him. He doesn't need to hunt. He doesn't need to fight. He just eats and sleeps. But in the jungle, a lion must work. He must fight. He must hunt. That's what keeps him strong. Masturbation is like that zoo meat. You're getting the reward without the fight. And that's why you're losing your edge. You're not tired. You're not lazy. You're just being fed too many fake rewards. I'm not here to say never do it again. But if you want to become disciplined, powerful, and mentally sharp, you need to control it. Start with small steps. Go 3 days, then 5, then 7. Slowly build your control. And most importantly, remove the triggers. Stop watching adult content, block websites, sleep on time, stay busy with real life, go outside more. Control doesn't start in your body, it starts in your mind. If you can control this habit, you will regain your power, you will respect yourself again, and you will walk through this world with a fire in your eyes. Not because you're better than others, but because you're no longer a slave to your urges. Habit 2. Leave the house every day. Let's be honest. There are people today who spend days, even weeks, inside their room. They sleep late. They wake up tired. They pick up their phone before they brush their teeth. They watch others living their life, while their own life is just passing by. They say, "I'll go out tomorrow. I'm too tired. There's nothing outside for me. I feel safe in my room." But here's the truth. Your room is not your safe place. It's your comfort prison. Your mind and body are deeply connected. When you leave the house, you send a message to your brain. I'm alive. I'm part of the world. I have somewhere to go. I have a reason to move. But when you stay inside every day, you tell your brain, I'm hiding. I have no reason to move. Life is scary. Let's stay small. That's how people slowly lose confidence, lose social skills, and lose their identity. They become like a ghost in their own life. Even if you don't have any special place to go, you see sunlight. You hear real voices. You feel wind on your face. You observe the world. You stop overthinking. You start breathing again. This sounds small, but it changes your entire brain chemistry. Fresh air, real sound, real light. All of this reminds your body that life is still happening. And most importantly, you remember you are not alone. Let me tell you something that's 100% real. There was a man in Japan who was very depressed. He didn't leave his apartment for 2 months. He felt tired, worthless, hopeless. Then one day, something strange happened. He saw a little boy looking through a window across the street, smiling. That smile did something to him. It reminded him, the world is still out there. There is still life. I'm not dead yet. I just stopped living. He put on his shoes, and for the first time in 2 months, he left the house. He didn't go to the gym. He didn't meet anyone. He just walked. But that walk saved his life. Start small. Go buy your groceries yourself. Sit on a bench. Walk without your phone. Walk around your block. Go to a park. Visit a bookstore. Just breathe fresh air. Don't wait for a big reason to go out. Make going out your reason to become alive again. Don't let your room become your coffin. Every time you step outside, you remind yourself, I'm not done. I still have a chance. There is still light, and I want to be part of it. Leaving the house every day is not just a habit. It's a declaration. I'm choosing life over hiding. Habit 3. Stop binge eating. This one is hard, because food is not just fuel anymore. For most people, food has become a painkiller. They're not hungry. They're lonely. They're stressed. They're angry. They're bored. They're sad. And instead of feeling those emotions, they eat and eat and eat until they hate themselves again. Then they say, why do I have no control? Why did I eat that much? What's wrong with me? Let me tell you something very important. There is nothing wrong with you. You just don't understand your pain yet. Why do we binge? Because food is easy. It doesn't judge you. It gives you quick pleasure. It gives you instant comfort. It gives you something to do when life feels empty. But here's the problem. Binge eating doesn't solve the pain. It only hides it. And the pain comes back stronger. Every time you eat sugar, fried food, or processed food in large amounts, your brain gets a big dopamine hit. Your brain says, this feels good, do it again. Even if your stomach is full, your brain wants more. And when it ends, the guilt begins. Then comes tiredness, then sleepiness, then sadness. And now, You're more tired than before. Imagine there's a hole in your heart. You're trying to fill it with chips, chocolate, pizza, ice cream, bread, Coke, cake. But it never fills. Because the hole is not in your stomach. The hole is in your soul. You need something else. You need movement. You need healing. You need real connection. You need peace. You need meaning. Food can't give you that. What can you do? First, be kind to yourself. Stop calling yourself lazy or disgusting. That only makes it worse. Second, slow down when you eat. Feel the food. Chew slowly. Stop watching videos while eating. Third, ask yourself before eating, am I really hungry? Or am I feeling something I don't want to feel? Fourth, replace the pattern. Go for a walk. Drink water. Journal your thoughts. Call a friend. Breathe deeply for 3 minutes. Listen to calming music. Food is a gift, not a punishment, not a drug, not an escape. If you want energy, if you want confidence, if you want to feel in control of your life again, you must stop using food to cover pain. Start eating to live, not to hide. Habit 4. Move your body. Let's begin with a truth nobody tells you. You are not depressed. You are not lazy. You are just not moving. Your body was not made to sit all day. Your blood was not made to stay still. Your spine was not made to be bent over a phone. Your legs were not made to stay crossed in a dark room. But look at most people today. They wake up tired. They sit in front of a screen. They eat. They lie down. Then repeat. And slowly. Their body forgets how to be alive. Movement is not about burning fat. It's about activating your brain, releasing stress, waking up your emotions, making your body feel safe again, unlocking energy that's already inside you. When you move your body, your mind opens up. When your body sweats, your confidence grows. When your feet touch the ground, your soul remembers it's alive. That's why you feel better after dancing. That's why you feel clearer after walking. That's why your sadness softens after exercise. There are people who spend 6 hours watching motivational videos, but never spend even 15 minutes walking. You cannot solve mental problems with just mental solutions. Your body is the engine of your life. If it is slow, tired, stiff, your entire life becomes slow, tired, and stiff. Imagine you have a powerful machine. It was built to move heavy things. It was built to work. It was built to change the world. But you don't use it. You keep it in a corner. You let dust cover it. You let rust eat it. After a few months, it becomes slow. It doesn't work right. And you think, maybe this machine is broken. But no. The machine is not broken. It was just unused. That's you. You're not broken. You're just not moving. You don't need a gym. You don't need perfect clothes. You don't need 2 hours. You need intention. Start small. 20 push-ups, 10-minute walk, 30 squats, stretching your back, dancing in your room, walking up the stairs, skipping rope, jumping in place. Anything is better than nothing. And if you feel pain in your body, that's a message. Not a message to rest more, but a message to start moving again. Mental benefits. Mood improves, anger reduces, anxiety drops, brain fog clears, self-image becomes stronger. You start trusting yourself again. Your body becomes your safe space, not your prison. If you want to feel alive, you must act alive. Don't wait to feel ready. Move first. The motivation will follow. Your body is your oldest friend. But it's also your loudest truth. Listen to it, move it, respect it, and it will carry you through your darkest days. Habit 5. No sugar for 30 days. Most people today are not addicted to alcohol. They are not addicted to drugs. They are addicted to sugar. It's in everything: bread, sauces, cereal, chips, coffee drinks, juice, yogurt, snacks, even in healthy food. And we eat it all the time, without even thinking, because it gives you fake energy. Then it steals your real energy. It gives you fake happiness. Then it takes your real peace. When you eat sugar, your brain gets a huge dopamine hit, just like when people take drugs. That's why you crave more. You feel sleepy after. You feel guilty. You crash. You lose focus. You start feeling low again, and the cycle repeats. Sugar is not just sweet in your mouth. It becomes poison in your brain. Imagine there's a silent thief in your house. You don't see him, but every day he steals your energy, your focus, your motivation, your sleep, your skin health, your brain sharpness, your discipline. That thief is sugar. He wears a sweet smile, but he's destroying your life. Quietly. When you quit sugar for 30 days, you sleep deeper, you wake up with more energy, you stop craving junk, your face looks clearer, your digestion improves, your brain fog disappears, you start feeling free. Yes, free. Because when you stop being a slave to sugar, you realize how controlled you were. You realize how many of your emotions, habits, and thoughts were just side effects of what you ate. Stop buying packaged food. Drink water instead of juice. Eat fruit instead of chocolate. Cook more at home. Read labels. Avoid sugar in tea, coffee. Avoid white bread and soda. Replace sugar snacks with protein or fruit. The first 3 to 5 days will be hard. You will feel the cravings. But after that, your body will wake up. You will feel light. You will feel strong. You will feel in control again. Your future requires energy, and sugar is stealing it from you. If you want to build a strong body, a focused brain, and a sharp mind, then say no to sugar, and say yes to freedom. This habit is not about dieting. It's about discipline. It's about respect. It's about taking back control of your life. Habit 6. Cold shower. This one sounds simple, but it has changed the lives of thousands of people who were depressed, lazy, overthinking, or emotionally weak. And I am one of them. Most people think a cold shower is just about physical discomfort, but it's not. A cold shower is a daily test, a war against your excuses, and a fast way to rebuild your mental strength. When you take a cold shower, you step into the bathroom. You feel the cold water in your hand. Your mind screams, "Don't do it. It's uncomfortable. It's painful. You can do it tomorrow." And in that exact moment, you get a choice, a powerful choice. Do you listen to your fear, or do you walk into the fear and do it anyway? If you choose to step into that cold water, even for just 30 seconds, your brain becomes sharper. Your blood flow increases. Your willpower strengthens. Your laziness drops. Your mood improves. Your inner discipline gets stronger. Your mind learns to face stress without panic. And most importantly, you start the day by saying to yourself, "If I can do this, then I can do anything." Because cold water is real. It doesn't care about your feelings. It doesn't care about your mood. It doesn't care about your motivation. It just asks, are you willing to grow today or not? And when you say yes and go into it, you prove to yourself, I'm in control, not my emotions, not my excuses, me. In ancient Japan, warriors used to pour buckets of cold water over themselves every morning, even in winter, not for hygiene, but for discipline. To tell their mind, you do not run from discomfort. You face it like a warrior, even when it hurts, even when it's hard. You do it anyway. This built unshakable mental strength. You don't need to fight a war, but every cold shower is a small battle you win every single day. Start small. First day, 10 seconds cold. Next day, 20 seconds. Then build slowly. Don't overthink it. Don't wait for perfect timing. Just step in. Try this for 30 days. You will start to feel sharper, calmer, more confident, more in control, more powerful than your mood. There are two types of people. 1. People who wait for the right moment to act. 2. People who create the right moment through action. Cold showers teach you to become the second type. They teach you to face life head-on. They teach you that even fear can become your friend. You don't take cold showers to punish yourself. You take them to remember who you are. Habit 7. Doing maths. Now this might sound strange. You might ask, why is doing maths a life-changing habit? The answer is simple. Maths trains your brain like a gym trains your body. When you do maths every day, even for 15 minutes, you're not just solving numbers. You're doing something much more powerful. You are training your brain to focus deeply, think step by step, be patient with problems, find solutions without panic, trust logic over emotion, build mental strength. These skills are more valuable than any motivation video because life is full of problems, and maths teaches you how to solve problems without running away. Most people avoid maths, not because they hate numbers, but because it forces them to focus. And today's world is full of fast dopamine. People want fast results, fast entertainment, fast feelings. But maths is slow. It requires attention. And that's why it's powerful. Every time you solve a math problem, you are becoming less reactive and more rational. You are building a brain that stays calm under pressure. And that will change your entire life. There's a reason many of the world's smartest people, like engineers, scientists, and entrepreneurs, love maths because it gives them clarity. Maths is not about the subject. It's about the skill it gives you. Imagine two people wake up to a problem. Person A starts panicking. Oh no, this is bad. What if this happens? What if I fail? Person B takes a deep breath and says, let's break the problem down, step by step. What's the first thing I can do? Who do you think succeeds? The one who learned how to think. And maths is the best daily habit to train that thinking muscle. You don't need a textbook or a teacher. Download any basic maths app. Or buy a simple workbook. Do 5 to 10 questions daily. Set a timer. 15 to 20 minutes max. Focus on simple calculations, logic puzzles, brain exercises. No pressure to be good. Just show up and train. Even basic maths can sharpen your brain faster than watching 10 motivational videos. Doing maths every day is not about becoming a mathematician. It's about becoming a mental warrior. A person who thinks clearly, solves problems, doesn't give up, stays calm when others panic. It's not about numbers. It's about training your mind to lead your life. Most people live emotionally, but the ones who succeed train themselves to think. This habit will not give you results in one day. But if you do it for 30 days, you'll feel a new kind of power in your brain. The kind of power that changes everything. Habit 8. Read 10 pages daily. When was the last time you read something that changed you? Not a video, not a reel, not a comment, but a real page from a real book that stayed with you all day. If your answer is, I don't remember, then this habit might be the missing piece in your life. Because in just 10 pages a day, you can slowly rewire your mind. Think about it. Most people today scroll for 3 hours, watch videos for 5 hours, and talk about goals for years. But never spend 20 minutes reading something that can actually make them grow. Why? Because reading takes effort, and today's world is addicted to easy dopamine. But here's the truth. If you can read 10 pages every day, you are doing something 95% of the world will never do. And that's why you will have what 95% of the world will never have. Books that feed your mind. Books that teach you how to think, not what to think. Books that speak to your goals, your mindset, your emotions, your dreams. You don't need a big library. You don't need 50 books a year. You need 10 pages a day. That's 300 pages a month. That's a full book every 30 days. That's 12 books a year. That's 12 different mindsets, 12 different mentors, 12 complete upgrades to your thinking. And when your thinking improves, your entire life improves. Imagine your brain is like your stomach. If you feed your stomach, junk, sugar, processed food, fast food every day, what will happen? Your body becomes slow, sick, tired, and weak. Now think about your brain. If you feed it gossip, negativity, drama, mindless scrolling, meaningless content, what will happen? Your thinking becomes sick. You become reactive. You overthink. You fear. You forget your goals. You lose your focus. That's why reading 10 pages daily is so important. It's clean food for your brain. Choose one powerful book. Read the same time every day, morning or night. Use a pen to underline things you love. Don't just read. Absorb. Don't worry about speed. Just do 10 pages. That's your contract with yourself. If you miss a day, no shame. Come back the next day. But don't stop. Because this habit will slowly turn you into a leader, a thinker, and a warrior. Books are not just paper. They are portals into a better version of you. Every 10 pages you read is like sending a message to your future self. I'm building you. I'm feeding you. I'm becoming you. And one day, when you finally become successful, focused, and calm, you will look back and realize, it started with just 10 pages a day. Habit 9. Be kind to yourself. Let's be honest. You forgive others. You tell your friends, it's okay, you're trying your best. You tell your family, don't be too hard on yourself. But when it comes to you, you say things like, I'm so stupid. Why can't I do anything right? I'll never be good enough. Nobody will ever love me. I'm a failure. If someone else spoke to you like that every day, would you still be friends with them? Then why are you saying these things to yourself? People think being kind to yourself makes you soft. But it's actually the root of power. Because you cannot become strong if your mind is always attacking you. You cannot become focused if your voice is always doubting you. You cannot become disciplined if your thoughts are filled with shame. Being kind to yourself is not about excuses. It's about giving yourself a chance to heal and grow. It means stop calling yourself names. Stop comparing your journey. Stop expecting perfection. Speak to yourself like you would speak to a friend. Give yourself permission to be human. It means saying, I made a mistake, but I'm learning. I'm not where I want to be, but I'm on my way. I don't need to be perfect. I just need to be real. I deserve love, even when I feel broken. Imagine your mind as a garden. Your thoughts are the seeds. Every time you say, I'm not good enough, you plant a weed. I'll never succeed. You plant a weed. Everyone else is better. another weed, and soon your garden is full of pain. But when you say, I'm growing, I'm proud of my small steps, I'm stronger than yesterday, you plant flowers, hope, strength, peace, and the garden becomes beautiful again. That is self-kindness. Start your morning with one kind sentence to yourself. Write one thing you're proud of each night. Notice when you say something mean in your head. Pause and rephrase it. Don't punish yourself for mistakes. Learn from them. Remember, you are still learning. Always. Self-kindness is not laziness. It is fuel. It is the voice that keeps you standing when life knocks you down. You are not a machine. You are a human being with a heart, a past, and a future. You don't need to hate yourself to improve. You need to believe in yourself to grow. There is already enough pain in this world. Don't be another person who hurts you. Be the one who saves you. Being kind to yourself is the beginning of every transformation. And without it, no other habit will truly stick. Habit 10. Journaling. Where do you go when your heart is heavy? Where do you go when your thoughts are too loud? Where do you go when you feel lost, but can't tell anyone? Most people go to food, scrolling, sleeping, arguing, silence, shame, distraction. But what if I told you there is a place, a private place, a healing place, a quiet space, where you can go to understand yourself, talk to yourself, save yourself? That place is called journaling. Journaling means writing your thoughts and feelings on paper. Every day or as often as you can. No rules, no pressure. Just you and your truth. You can write what you're thinking, what you're feeling, what's hurting you, what you're grateful for, what you want, what you're afraid of, what happened today, what you hope for tomorrow. And when you do that, something beautiful happens. Your thoughts become clearer. Your emotions become lighter. Your mind becomes quieter. And you begin to hear your real voice again, not the noise of the world. Because journaling teaches you the one skill that changes everything: self-awareness. When you write daily, you begin to see patterns. Why you get angry. What triggers your sadness. What habits make you feel powerful. What people drain your energy. What goals you keep running from. And when you become aware, you become free. You stop living on autopilot. You start making conscious choices. You stop reacting emotionally. You start leading your life with clarity. Think of journaling like a mirror. You look into it and see what's really going on inside. Imagine walking around all day with anger, doubt, shame, dreams, pressure, memories. All of it stays inside you, locked, spinning, building up. No wonder you feel overwhelmed. No wonder you snap at people. No wonder you feel stuck. But when you sit down, open a notebook and start writing. It's like taking those emotions out of your body and placing them on the page. You are no longer carrying them alone. They are no longer controlling you. You are finally processing them. And that's where healing begins. Start simple. Get a notebook. Make it yours. Every morning or night, write one page. You can start by writing, "Today I feel." Right now my mind is saying, "I want to change. I don't understand why. I am grateful for." Write honestly. No grammar rules. No judgment. Just flow. Some days you'll write 2 lines. Other days you'll write 5 pages. Both are okay. Because it's not about the words. It's about the release. It's about the clarity. It's about the healing. It improves your decision-making, your memory, your discipline, your focus, your emotional intelligence, your creativity, your spiritual connection. and your ability to plan, reflect, and grow. Some of the world's greatest minds, Marcus Aurelius, Leonardo da Vinci, Benjamin Franklin, kept journals, not because they were weak, but because they were wise. They knew the mind is noisy, and only writing gives it order. This habit is not just writing. It's self-therapy, it's mental organization, it's emotional release, it's your private mentor, it's your own story, told truthfully. And one day, when you look back at your old journals, you will cry. Not because you were broken, but because you kept going, because you didn't give up, because you kept showing up to the page and to your life. Let me speak to the person still watching, the person who wants to change but doesn't know how. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to fix everything in one day. But you need to start. These 10 habits are not magic. They are not trends. They are not easy. But they are real. They are the same habits that saved my energy, healed my mind, grew my confidence, and slowly built the version of me you see today. If I didn't apply these habits, you would not be hearing this message today, because I would still be stuck, still angry, still lost, still full of guilt and fear. But I made a decision. I will not waste my life in regret. I will change my systems, my discipline, and my identity, one habit at a time. And that decision saved me. Now it's your turn. You are not lazy. You are not broken. You are not too late. You are just waiting for the right system to bring you back to life. These 10 habits are that system. Start with one. Repeat it for 30 days, then add another, and another. And watch what happens. Your energy will shift, your thoughts will sharpen, your confidence will rise, your peace will return, and your story will finally begin. If this video helped you, don't just leave. Save it, share it, live it. And if you're learning English, watch it again. Let your mind grow with your heart. Let your English grow with your habits. And subscribe if you're ready to become unstoppable. This is not the end. This is your beginning. You can change your life, one habit at a time. And it starts today.